Oh,
Hello?
I'll get your feed real soon. They're about to start.
Yeah.
I just gotta change the number on mine. There they go. So I'm checking that this works, and also that it doesn't desync too much.
So far not looking too bad.
Yeah, not too bad at all. Considering that every other thing I tried didn't work at all, this is extremely good. Let me see here.
It sounded like it took you a bit to find something that finally worked.
Yeah, it was gross.
Oh jeez.
We're hearing audio from Scorin. I don't think they're the only one with audio, but one of the people with audio.
So far just with the bold strategy of everything bleeding through the screen. It looks like Joey's at the castle already. Yeah, so far it looked like it swims about a second or two behind the rest of the betters.
I got you a feed for me, which you can probably get audio from, like you usually do.
Yeah. Yep.
There you go. That needs to exist for sure. So what we're doing right now is about as much load as Arcade Pit puts on my server, and this runs pretty well. So Flash is gone. There's no Flash involved in this, so that's good.
Can't believe Flash got sacrificed so soon. Even though we've been warned about it for so long. Yeah. A lot of classics in Flash, especially the Arcade Pit viewer. Looks like chat's asking about the Echo.
Ooh, double echo. Let me see about that.
Could be a few things happening there. Two players at least going through some levels already. Both almost on equal pace to get to stage 6. Looks like chat's exclaiming everything looks better now.
Yeah, I don't know why you are coming through that pipe. Oh well. Oh, Windows messed up my audio on this scene, so nothing's correct.
Oh no. That's right though, because you mentioned this was the first time in a while that you're using this scene.
I'm echoing. How can that be? What?
The Council Smites has spoken.
Oh, I know why.
Look, look. Smite just really wanted to echo the echo.
Is it the how about now? Is it the heckin' captions? I think I fixed it.
Looks like a few people said it was better.
The captions destroyed everything. What? Incredible. Anyway,
That's impressive. That's impressive, nevertheless.
We got the default stuff going on now. Now it's working.
All right.
Me fixing my scenes was a completely different thing than what I wanted to test today. What?
First it was the viewers, then your OBS decided to heck up. All of a sudden, audio was messing with you.
Yeah, I ran into a problem with our new thing here in the form of not everyone has the latest OBS, which I didn't expect. I'm pretty good about updating that myself because I use it all the time, but I guess that's an issue I need to worry about. Because if they don't have it, they can't do this.
Who knew that being in an old version of OBS would apparently break things?
Big time. Like, nothing works without that.
At least we know that now.
Yeah, 2 people had that happen in this.
Yeah, I saw some of it, and it was like, wait, OBS couldn't be that out of date to break something like that.
There, I fixed everyone's windows here.
A few people have entered the desert world already. If you're still in the airship. As people are now rushing out there to update their OBS quick.
Yeah, without 25, you can't even use the protocol I'm using, but apparently even that version needs some updates, because version 25 alone wasn't good enough. Like, I'm sure it's changed quite a bit. I'm surprised it's in there at all. I've never even heard of this protocol, SRT. That's what I'm using.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that either, admittedly.
It's working though. Everyone seems to be around the same clock. As long as it doesn't get grossly out of sync. Like, I would consider gross to be like 5 seconds. HLS, by the way, 10-second default. Lots of work has been going into getting this, what you're seeing right now, working again.
Oh jeez, yeah. Still looking solid though. I think the most I've seen out of desync is probably like a second.
It started at 1 second. That seems to be where we're at, which is better than it used to be, actually. It used to be at 1400, so 1000's pretty solid. It fluctuates a little bit, and I can update the player. Like, the way to fix it is to pause the player, so I don't want to do that because I'm seeing how far out of sync it will go, but Escorian is out of sync a little bit, and if I paused it, it would probably fix. Oh no! Been bitten by the fire. Anyway, back to commentating, actually commentating Mario Brothers. Bitten by the fire. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We're doing Mario Brothers 3, no warps. That's what's going on now that tech is done.
Joey just defeated the first fortress in the second world already. It's on to the next stage. Few players still trucking along chaos now in the fortress stages themselves. Now approaching pretty much the sand stage. There's that evil sun.
Who's pissed? Escorian's on the SNES version. I read the differences. They're pretty minor, at least in this game.
I believe it's close. I believe it's pretty minor that I think we'll still get the same experience anyway.
Here comes the sun.
Joey has also entered the pissed off sun. And Chaos already taking out, we're actually close to taking out the Boom Boom in that fortress. Onto the chain chop stage for Dust Minion. I believe the very first appearance, I believe, before of the chain chop.
One thing I'm noticing that is nice is Flash isn't running 5 times at once now, so my CPU isn't overloaded for no reason. Yeah, that'll be cool.
That's good.
That'd be nice to be able to run things.
Flash, evidently, Flash, well-known CPU hog.
Yeah, a lot of those Tetris Smite battles are done with a gross delay because of that. Like, the input's chugging. It's because 5 flashes running at once is rough.
Oh, jeez.
So hopefully that is fixed as well. I didn't want to have to upgrade my CPU just for that, but I would have. Oh man, killed all the little shell guys. Dust Minion is locked out of the wall. Gotta carry one.
Found a good old Buzzy video. Hopefully you can bring up the block and successfully did. Chaos, the third person to find the pissed off sun. Scorian soon
Oh.
soon to follow. Oh no, it's Scorian!
Pretty risky move.
That was bold. That was really bold from his Scorian.
Gotta beat Boom Boom in one try here. He's pretty easy. Alright, nice.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all.
Scorian made it to a save. This game saves every fort, I think, if I remember this game right.
I believe so.
It saves in the form of it broke a piece of terrain, so now you can use the pipe to move forward instead of having to redo the stages if you run out of lives. Joey's over on Palace 2, Airship 2.
Just ahead, but also at the airship. Oh man, Chaos getting the 5-up start right there. Got 10 lives to work with. There's Hammer there, Scorian still a small Mario trying to dodge the jumping blocks. Just playing the good old winning game for a Scorian there. There, Morton. It's now been found in Dust's screen right there. Successfully defeated Morton.
Nice, that's 2. So the world record for any percent warpless is something in the neighborhood of 50 minutes. So they have 2 hours before I'm calling this. I'm not sure if they'll finish or not, but it certainly could. I don't expect the world record, but you know, throw an extra hour on there and you end up with a pretty casual pace, I think. 2 hours to beat Mario 3. You'd have to be pretty familiar with it to do that, but that's not an unreasonable amount of time, I don't think.
Oh no, it's Scorian. Bit by the Paracupa in the Sun stage. Joey's on to World 3. Chaos soon to follow with the airship.
There's a lot of levels in this game. Not all of them are too easy, so we might not see finishes, but it's not a long game.
Few more first stage complete on Dust Minions, and I know there's a few tricky stages in World 3. I believe one of them has the huge cheap.
Yeah, this is the Waterland, right? This place.
Yep.
I think it's the 3rd or 4th stage. Pretty dangerous with the big base, big boss.
Big boss, big base, big bass, big something. Was able to get through that. Scorian still boldly boasting small Mario here. Still doable though. Most stages aren't too bad enough. Here now, just having to keep that power up. There, Chaos goes on to World 3. Here's that big base that we're talking about here.
Oh, chomped!
No!
By this
right at the very
weird,
end.
what's he even doing there? This weird chomp.
Right at the very end too. That was unfortunate. Dust successfully got out of the big base stage. Joey's got 3 mushrooms in the in that final side, gained a handful of 1-ups. Open. Here's this fortress from World 3. The dang door maze. I was able to successfully get out of that and get through the first fortress in World 3. It's on to 3, 4.
I like this game's short stages. It's its primary sell for me. There's a lot of them, and then you get that cool overworld. That's new stuff. That really sets this game apart from the first. Not like Lost Levels, where it's just garbage. Or, I mean, number 2 was definitely weird. The American version.
Who could forget about Doki Doki Panic or SMB2 USA?
Yeah, I actually like it a lot.
Oh, really?
It didn't. I don't like that game a lot. I like the concept of it. I wish there were more of them. I don't like 2 very much because it's a little slippery. But if they remade it, they made a SNES version of 2, I wouldn't have minded playing it. They never did. It's pretty much the only time I got to play it again was in Lost. It was in Mario Maker when I picked up a mushroom that makes me pretend I'm in that game.
I'm really one of those people that still prefer to play Lost Levels over SMB2. Even though Lost Levels has a lot of problems.
Until the letter stages, oh, chaos to drop frames. Let's see what happens. I was curious about this. What will happen when frames are dropped? At least for me, it tears and goes forward. That's what I wanted to see, instead of it dragging behind. If you discounted like the letters A or G or whatever that are in Lost Levels that are just the worst, the rest of the game is easier than Doki Doki Panic, I think.
There are like a handful of stages in Lost Level that are just ridiculous. I think like World 8, all the stages in World 8 comes to mind.
I was trying to beat the late game without states last time I was broadcasting any Mario stuff, and it was gross. I hated it.
That sounds about right.
It was the last level, castle, whatever it was, took me like 30 minutes. It was awful. They're allowed to use any item they want except for the warp whistle. They're allowed to collect the warp whistle. They just can't use it. They just don't know how to play the warp whistle. So anything else they want to do is fine. If they know how to cheat and skip every level, I guess we'd see a finish already. But it's all good. They can do whatever they want. So we might not be on even ground here depending on the level of knowledge. I don't know any tricks in Mario myself very much. I only know a few that everyone knows, like Bowser's Castle where you slide through the wall.
There's only a few tricks I know. I think there's one of the stages in World 7 comes to mind, but that's like the wrong warp to finish the game, if I remember. I believe it was in World 7 at least. Oh man, Joey getting the 5 up.
I have some options with my player here. I'm trying to figure out what they should be. One of the main choices I have to make is, do I want dropped frames to slow the stream down, or do I down the pit? Or do I want it to tear and look ugly for a second like Dust Minions is right now, and then catch up and snap back into where its proper place is, so that it never lags behind. There it goes. That's what I currently think I want, so that way it's always on track. I'd rather have that than it being 10 seconds behind.
Yeah, I think that definitely helps, especially with how the shows ran. Chaos is like about a second or two behind, but that still isn't too bad at all. Oh man, Ascorian just saved it.
Ascorian made it through.
He's on to World 3. He can finally have a fateful encounter with Big Bass.
We're using the local time. We started at 15 after as a clock, and also see if it desyncs any. Which we can tell by how many seconds are on each player here, and currently they're all about the same. They're about a second away from real time is what they are. Because I can pull up time myself on that's time.is and I can find out.
So far where we're at here, it looks like Dust is on the airship. I'm trying to exactly remember who's on that World 3 airship for a moment. Maybe we'll see when Dust gets there. Scoring taking a hit from the Cheap there. Can he survive? No, he can't. Bit by the cheap.
I wanted to start at 8, but we had tech problems. It would have been a lot easier to measure time if we had started dead on. But, yeah, it's not a bad way to sync up the start of this. Then we don't even have to do a countdown. Everyone can see it on their own clock. It's pretty accurate way to start things.
Maybe at least we can still see like how far desynced everybody else is at that point. Dustman, you just cleared the airship stage, and Escorian once again defeated by the cheap. Oh, we got a game over. We got a game over from Escorian here, so that's at least the first one of the race.
Where does that put him?
So it looks like he had to reset his progress from he only lost like a stage. He has to just do the stage again.
Pretty easy one when you can do this.
Oh, yep. Just on to World 4, which I remember as the... Everything is literally huge. Oh, it was... I see, now I see who the Googling is here. Jory. He just cleared the airship of World 3. He's also on to the very huge world. Guess we'll be following suit soon. Can't believe Mario's saving his own self. King looked like Mario there for like a second.
Love these short stages. Just as soon as you go in a pipe, you know you're done. It's always the way it is so short. It's so good. They never went back to that theme.
I think there's like it's I think like one of the only few games where they tried using like a bunch of short stages to progress. Super Mario World kind of went back to its own formula of the standard long stages we would see in 1 and 2, and Lost Levels rather.
At least Mario World kept and then amplified the concept of just being able to fly over a whole stage.
Yeah, that's yeah, with its cape. I can't even master the cape that Super Mario World have. Every time I try to use it, I just keep crashing down to the ground really quickly.
It's pretty awkward input. It took me a long time to learn it when I was a kid.
Even if I was still trying to learn it, still took me a long time. Even then, I still don't know how to get through it.
It's a bunch of seesawing, and it's just not intuitive at all. You get used to it, but it's definitely one of those weird things that people take for granted now. I think they think it's easy, but it's only because they've been doing it for 35 years.
35 years of Mario of mastering a cape in Mario World. Scoring just survived Big Bass. Big Bass.
I've seen an arcade pit challenge of Joey's stage a lot. It's been a tricky one. Skybills blew through it, but most people have trouble.
Only one I remember doing was the Big Bass stage. This one's still fresh on my mind the most.
Oh, hammered.
Oh! Hammered to the face for Esco. Everybody else seems to be doing fine in terms of lives here.
Yeah.
Oh boy, can Esco solve the door maze? He just entered the first door and was met with, well, swimming. Can he solve the riddle? Does he choose correctly?
I don't remember this. It's like door 4 or 6. It's like.
It's like
I
think it was like. Yeah, this stage is very easy one to miss. Oh, he entered a different room.
What the hell was that? Was that just a tease?
Looks like it. Probably need to use Tanuki to get the other coins. Meanwhile, Dust is on the airship. Ah, he figured it out.
There's a couple weird stages in this game, like that they might get stuck on them if they're not sure what to do. There's a weird fortress in 7 that is on the ceiling, the switch, and the only thing in the fortress is like a leaf, and you just have to fly up there and hit it. And I timed out on it last time I played this in a race back in 2014 or whatever.
Nesco's been defeated by the Hammer Brother. Kind of unfortunate because the Hammer Brother was literally above the water, so he had a hard time defeating it. Chaos being bit by a huge piranha plant. I'm guessing you're referring to the fortress where you had to use like the Tanuki to go up to a pipe.
Yep,
That's
it's
like
just
not clearly on screen.
It's just a gold port, and it's empty of every hazard except for that timer. That's it, just timer and gold, and you just have to figure out how to fly correctly. And I didn't figure it out.
I'm suddenly remembering that stage now. That definitely took me a while. It's like the pipe is like tucked away somewhere, and all of a sudden, player would be like, "Wait, where am I supposed to go? Why am I back in this loop again?" Dust took care of the 4th airship though.
There's a Wikipedia of changelog notes you can read if you want to see all the notes on the differences between the SNES version here. It's largely graphical, but there are some gameplay changes. There's a couple bug fixes, and a few things are made. I don't know that they're easier, but they are different. Mostly it's the same. Same enough, anyway. I wouldn't be surprised if it controls a little differently.
At least it isn't like the SMB1 and Lost Level changes where we're just hitting a block just sucked you upwards. That was probably the most irritating thing I had to deal with when playing All-Stars, is just like when trying to break block in both 1 and Lost Levels. Just sucked you upwards instead of going back down, and it just threw me off every time. Well, there's that stage. Dust was able to figure out the shortcut and get through the pipe. Few players are on the World 4 airship.
Thanks for the bits.
Oh yeah, this double island world that Dust is in. Trying to recall on how you get to the other side, but I think you had to clear out one of the stages, and then pipe should open up to get to the other side of the island. Right now he's facing Boom Boom. Can he get through it? In amongst the bleeding, he's able to get through that one.
We're hitting the 30-minute mark here.
So far, 3 players are close to halfway done, or at least halfway through the worlds. It was either the artifacting picky or wait a few seconds before everything looked stable and have it catch up.
So far, Joey's feed is the only one that's not really desyncing. The rest of them are a little bit further behind. It's not terrible, but it is there. I am going to be looking into that and seeing what I can do about that, but the feeds themselves at least are playing.
Big Base won't go away on Esco's screen. At least he's able to get through it.
That dude comes back real quick when you kill him.
Yep.
Careful elimination of munchers on Chaos screen.
There's a stage later in the game where I believe you had to use a star to get through a bunch of munchers.
Yes, there's a star run.
Yeah, Star Run. I'm trying to remember if that was World 6 or 7.
I think it's in
But it was
7
definitely
somewhere.
one of those. Probably won't be the last time we'll see Chaos go through the Sea of Munchers. Nor anybody else, really.
Yeah, World 7 is munchers and pipes, but it's still the best world because you get the Hammer Brothers suit.
Oh yeah.
Carry one of those and kill Bowser in like one hit. Just beat the rest of the game without taking any damage. It's just throw that thing away.
Part of me was hoping to see if one of the players for some reason decided to pick up the frog suit. Just maybe trying to capitalize on a fire flower I can get from Toad's house.
Frog suit outside of water is brutal, and there's not a lot of water in this game, really. After stage 3, it's a kind of done. They don't do it very much, and the game's better for it, but they really didn't capitalize on the frog suit.
Not really.
They were happy with the Tanuki suit. They wanted to show off this. The flight is definitely the big thing they wanted to deal with. And they definitely use that all the time.
Can't recall, didn't they bring back the Hammer Brothers suit at one of the later games? Because I feel like they did.
I can't
Maybe
think
one
of
of the
any
newer
time.
games.
The new Super Mario Brothers games have weird stuff like the penguin and the propeller hats.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that the Hammer Brothers in any of those.
I thought the Hammer Brothers. Could be remembering wrong.
I've never played 3D World.
That might be the game I was thinking of.
The cat suit's in that one. I don't know what else is in it. Here's Wendy.
Oh, nice.
Nice
Oh,
dodge.
nice dodging from Esco. Well, yeah.
Grazed
Getting
that.
through- Near close encounter with the rings, but able to get through some of that. He's able to advance through the huge world.
Dust Minions over here in World 5, clearing it up real quick. Joey's right behind.
Chaos right behind Joey as well. Dust went from Tanuki to Small Mario in like a few seconds. He has to get through some of the Lakidus, which I think he should be able to. Yep.
This palace that Chaos is on that leads to the upper world has a weird ending, and people often run off the side after getting all the way up.
Dust apparently wants none of stage 5-9 and is going straight to the airship. Looks like SMB3 and Maker kind of saw in chat had, I believe, the Ham Brothers suit.
It's got the regular builder Mario, which is the worst thing. This is so bad.
I need to play more of Mario Maker 2, but there's just so many weird stages. I think after like a few seconds, like I think I'm good now.
I like the versus mode now. I wish it was snappier still though. Way too much waiting around in these Nintendo menus.
There's some stages that were either for versus or for co-op that isn't really built for it either. Dust is on to Roy. And oh, might have missed there, but I think Esco either got hit by Giant Koopa or Piranha Plant.
Giant Koopa.
Oh.
Tiny fish.
Tiny fish seems so out of place to everything that's huge and the other Piranha Plant. Dust is on to World 6 though. Esco's able to get through that stage is on to the next one. Effectively surviving all of the cheeps and the huge enemies across his way.
Yeah, they didn't make every enemy huge, but just because there's huge enemies doesn't mean everything is huge.
That is very true.
One of the SNES changes we're seeing right now with the Squarian is you don't have to wait for all of the text to fill up the box before you can move in Toad's house. If that matters to you, you gotta play the SNES one. You can move after 3 seconds. Very exciting change.
And the upside down lava fortress that Chaos is on.
Oh, Squarian lost gravity there.
Oh no!
I love the flying fire chomp.
Chaos is on to next. Chaos passes the fortress rather. Dustman just got passed through the first fortress in 6, and hey, Joey's got another 5-up. He smashed 3 stars. Unbelievable.
I gotta figure out what that chomp's name is.
We wanted to know the mystery of the flying fire chomp.
Yeah. Flame chomp. Get out of here. That's boring.
Oh, that's lame.
That sucks.
It's not unique enough like Koopa or Goomba.
The candle's name is Hotfoot. What?
Didn't you know the candle?
This is the game with the pile driver micro Goombas, and you got Flame Chomp.
They could have thought of all the unique names. Decided to stick with the most original one. Man, Joey and Chaos are pretty much set for lives. They got at least 20 in the bank for them right now.
I'm looking at all those P-Wings that they have. They've been saving them.
Oh man, is Esco gonna match anything here? No!
This game is not random. It pulls from, well, it is random in that it pulls from a set, but there's only a couple of sets. If you know them, you can get the prizes after you see a match or two.
A few players here are on the airship. There's Hotfoot.
Oh, it's gonna be tough to get up there now.
Yeah, he needs more of the momentum. No, not quite. Not quite. Joey's on to World 6. Let's see if Chaos can get through the Roy Koopa over here.
I don't think they changed the card game, but they might have. I remember in Nintendo Power, every card game outline was there. All the results, so you could just read the book and figure out which one was the match.
Oh, it's time for Slippery Boom Boom.
Jump is cleared.
Able to get through.
Every time I see this game, I think about how this game is actually the first. Isn't this the first one with thwomps and chain chomps and all these?
I believe
other,
it is actually.
All these other staple enemies. Like, it just feels weird that the third one is the one. It took them a while to come up with these staples. Like, this game without thwomps doesn't make any sense anymore. You gotta have them, and it's got sideways thwomps too. It's not messing around. It's got them all. They're going all over the place.
They just really wanted to showcase. Yeah, they showcased the Swamp, and I think the I'm trying to exactly remember their name of the guy that throws the spiky balls as well.
Oh, that's man, I can't remember his name either. And that's Spike, and he's in a couple of the Mario parties.
Oh yeah, I saw that he made a resurgence in the newer Mario games as well.
They just decided some of these old enemies were worth putting in Mario Party and making a big deal about. Here comes Birdo and Spike, all these other weird enemies. The ninja star throwing lady from New Super Mario Brothers, or 3D World actually is where she's from.
They for some reason brought back the Sniffits from Super Mario Brothers 2 USA.
Oh no, Joey missed the jump.
Oh. Just short there. Oh, yeah, they did bring back the. They did bring back the. Actually, did they actually? Oh yeah, I thought they for some reason brought back the Pile Driver Micro Goomba later on, or that whatever the small Goombas are.
Those are the ones that are hiding in the bricks.
Oh yeah. I was thinking of the Goombas that slow you down.
Let me see. I've got it open.
Oh man, we gotta know. You gotta be armed with this knowledge.
The image of the Power Driver Micro Goomba is from the TV show. It's just a bunch of cubes with feet on them. Mini Goombas
Nice.
are the little ones, I think.
That sounds about right. They could be, for all I know, they could also be called Micro Goombas.
They are. Or Goombets.
Yep.
Or small Goombas. A million names.
Goombats.
They're in a couple of games.
So we had other Goomba variants like Goombario.
But are they in the TV show? They're not. Pathetic. Get out of here, Mini Goombas.
Ah! You gotta be... Not a TV show, that's therefore not as important. And does get through. Lemmy successfully does. Moving right along to World 7. I think we all need... I think we all need the massive Tower Goombas one day. Go back. Joey's using the hammer that he had in his inventory to move right along to the. Whoa! Wait a minute! Dust just clipped through.
Oh, is that the
Yeah, he just did it.
those kind of clips
just
are the
clipped-
ones I'm familiar with.
He just clipped through the wall in 7-1.
Yeah, you don't want to bother with that stage. The only other one I know about that I can pull off is Bowser's. That one is actually hard to do comparatively.
Oh man! Esco's got a match. He's got 20 coins.
All right. Got a star? Hey, they're hooking it up.
Oh man, they're figuring it out nicely. Oh man, can he go for 4? Do we have 5?
Oof.
Ah, not quite.
Next time it comes up, it'll get finished. This game added so many new mechanics that are all good. The ability to pick up and throw stuff is also new.
Mario 3 really did innovate a lot of the things that we would see in future games.
You can't throw it upwards, but you can throw it. And that adds a lot, and they use it a lot too. Mandatory throwing is involved a few times. They want to make sure you know how to do it. Like right now on Joey's, gotta do it, unless you want to wait for that dude to do it for you. But it's not optional sometimes.
Trying to see what else they added in later on. Of course, a variation of flying of some kind. Enemies that we would see later on.
The boo bars.
The overworld maps.
Yeah, all the bonus games are new. The airship concept and the hidden secret stuff, like the warp whistles in general, and the secret shops, the gold ship thing that you can get for collecting everything. Those are all new. Good bonus content. This game is wildly loaded with secrets. They wanted to sell Nintendo Power by way of secrets in this game.
Made it work.
Yeah, if you collect every coin on some of the stages, specific ones I think, if you collect enough, pretty much all of them, if you collect enough, a golden ship will fly out and you can go collect a whole bunch of money. It's just a stage where there's nothing but money on a ship. It's just a whole bunch of cash. I haven't seen it in a long time. I think that's what it is. It's been so long since I've seen it, I can't remember what it is. This goes trying to deal with this hopping guy.
Trying to deal with the Koopalings here. Can't seem to land that hit.
Oh.
Not quite. That one. Had to run right into it. Dust is doing the star run.
Thanks for the sub.
Dust is able to get through the star run stage pretty nicely. Also earlier, Dust got through that pesky stage with the pipe not visible. He knew where to go. He's able to fly up to the pipe and clear it.
Yo, another one, thank you.
Oh man, Chaos got Lemmy stuck in a corner. Still got Lemmy just like that. He's on the World 7.
Yeah, they can keep their auto-scrolling. I don't know if they should have done that. I mean, I understand that it has gameplay value. People hate it, but just because people hate it doesn't mean it's not a good idea. It adds stress. Like right now, a scoring stage is much worse than it would be if you could just go. So there is a reason for it. It's just I hate it. I wish it wasn't here, but I recognize that it has a purpose.
You gotta have a little variety in there somewhere.
The long airship crawl is much more dangerous when you can't just go right over the obstacles.
It just feels like it feels like it just takes a while.
Joey enters World 7.
Yep, two players now in World 7.
Pretty far in. World 7 and 8 are really annoying and long, though. World 8 is dreadful. I hate World 8. I hate every stage in it. That's just bad down the line. I guess the tank stages are an interesting thing, but man, I don't want to deal with them.
Don't forget the RNG hands.
Yeah, those are great. Love to just... I mean, they're bonus stages, so I don't mind when I'm not trying to go fast, but you really don't want to see those.
Scoring's on to World 5. It looked like both Chaos and Joy just taking the long way off for 7-1. Joey's 1 star short from another 5-up. Meanwhile, Dust is already at the airship for World 7.
Yep. Cleaning it up. Dust is raring to win this.
Yeah. He's playing very well. Oh my goodness, another 5-up for Joey. I think that's like his 3rd one already. Just stockpiling all on the lives. Chad, you guys mentioning the shmup stages in Mario Land. That's like the one thing. That's like probably one thing they should bring back sometime.
Shmups are the go-to easy thing to make when you have to stage and you're out of time.
Yeah.
If I were going to make a game in 10 minutes, it would be that. That would be the genre. It would either be that or checkers or something, because that's what I know how to program instantly. That stuff is really easy to do. And just make a breakout game or something. A shmup is basically the same. Just hitbox, hitting another hitbox, that's all it is. It's not much to it. Not that those games can't be complex, but that's what it is every single time they get thrown in to a game like Mario Land. It's just the most basic of all shooters.
Now we just get a future Mario game. All of a sudden Mario's try to beat Bowser in a game of checkers. I'd be in on that.
I remember when I was in high school and we had a project for programming that was Towers of Hanoi, and I had the bright idea of, instead of learning how to actually program, to just draw in ASCII every single layout that could possibly happen in Towers of Hanoi, which is quite a few. It's quite when you have 7 discs, that's quite a few of grinding that out. That's how I program.
It's still really impressive that you pulled that off, at least. Meanwhile, World 8 for Dust here. He's on to the first tank stage. Meanwhile, Joey's trying to avoid the auto-scrolling big fish. Big base is back in auto-scrolling land, but he's able to get through it. Nesco's taking a quick look at the Fortress in World 5. And now the Chaos is on. Star on it. Did he just miss the... Sorry, nope. It looks like he's fine.
Yeah, I missed one, but there's an optional one there.
Yep.
This is pretty tight, this one here, though.
He's able to get to it.
Cleaned. Alright.
Nicely done. No, Joey's on that stage.
I hate it here. When you know what to do, it's not so bad, I guess. You get a free bunch of goodies. Can't complain too much. Got a Tanuki suit and a bunch of money.
There's the... Hey, there you go. Now can you find the exit here?
Joey seems to have a good handle on what's going on. I think they know.
And looks like he does. Just need to get to that pipe though.
It's in just some random place. It's just up there.
Just not anywhere on screen. You just have to just randomly fly up and just see, oh, here's this pipe. That stupid pipe.
Not every stage is a winner. That's okay. Most of them are pretty good.
I think a good majority of them had good ideas. At the very least.
Pretty fancy flying with that P-Wing on this stage.
Yeah, he's just cruising around, just deciding to fly over almost everything. Almost ran into a spiker earlier, but no problem on that.
Definitely the stage to skip. That one is lousy.
It's a whole bunch of waiting. Just in the platform.
Discorian is into the second half of World 5.
You got two players in auto-scrolling stages. One ship, it looks like this, just flowing right along, and Chaos is on the airship. It will take out the Boom Boom with the Fire Flower. Oh man, the pit of munchers in Joey's screen. I've already forgotten if Joey's gotten past the Star Run stage at some point. I'll take a look at the map and see real quick. And that's the first two hands there for Dust. They're all nice bonuses though, as long as you can get through it.
Here's the pipe maze. With blocks in the way. The broken pipe maze. This one's weird. The actual route is very strange. Very obnoxious. It's so weird. It's such a labyrinth.
Oh, is he gonna try his luck again? Is he gonna try to play match? He is!
I think this thing is done this time.
He's got what? He's got the other one.
We saw the
matches,
one up.
can he find...
Uh-oh. That was the wrong card to pick, I think. Oh, alright, got lucky. I think I know the answer now. There it is.
Cleaned it up! Only took him a few tries, but he got it.
Some kind of prize. There's so many goodies.
What up? Fire Flower? Coins? Oh, Dust is in this interesting stage in World 8.
Pretty handy star. Oh no!
Ouch! Right into the pit. Right, Dust just clear off that fast-moving stages onto the next one with, for some reason, a flashlight effect here. See if you can get through this one.
The stage Dust is on is the first real stage, right?
Yeah, it's the first real stage after getting through the hands of the tanks.
That pipe they just had to dive over is so obnoxious, and this part too. All of this stuff requires some bullet bill bouncing that I just couldn't do when I was a kid. I didn't understand. Like, it didn't even make sense to me. I had no idea what to do. It's just a pipe that you can't run over. It's too big. You can't get the momentum. I end up P-winging over these stages most of the time. Whoa! What's the dog coming in with the jams?
Yo,
Thanks for the host, bud. What's up?
well, Joey's on this tricky stage. One of the alternating munchers was able to get through it. Now Joey's onto the airship. And doesn't say no to that fortress.
Mario's gotta be unhappy about the double volcano fort.
Yeah. And here's yet another tank stage.
This boat stage, I just swim underneath all the boats. I hate it. I don't even play it. I do
Didn't want
an
to
even
do
more
everything
boring.
there.
Button mashing the swim button the whole time is more fun to me than doing the auto scroller up top with all the wrench guys and what even are their names?
We gotta figure that part out now. We figure out the mystery of Flame Chomp.
Wrenchman? What is your name? Who the hell's Stretch? Stretch is the ghost, okay.
Wait, so the ghosts that just fly in a row, the stretch of ghosts, they're just called Stretch.
That's right. Stretch. It's just one ghost, I guess.
I suppose.
Rocky Wrench.
That's actually a pretty good name.
Boo bars aren't a thing. Nobody who said boo bars is correct. I was wrong. Blooper Nanny? What the hell is that? Oh, that's the name of the one that leads the little babies.
Oh, of course. This is on the last stage, I believe. Yeah, I mean, he knows about that clip and is moving right along. And oh no, Joey defeated by Ludwig. Airship's now flying away. And he's also got another clip. And he also has the Hammer Brothers suit too.
Scoring is at the end of World 5 with some bonus content.
Dust just hammered out Bowser like that, and that's it for Dust.
As soon as they enter the door, we'll call that. So they're like 10 minutes behind the world record. I did this really fast. Nice work. Thought this was a casual race.
Just showing off a little bit, doing a few clips here and there.
Cool.
Oh yeah, this beautiful message from Princess Toadstool. Princess telling the joke. Now let's see what we got here from the other 3 players. Chaos is on to 8-1. Joey's on the World 7 airship, and Esco's also on the World 5 airship.
I don't know what the 80% looks like on this game, but apparently it's 3 minutes. 3 minutes long. I don't know exactly what's going on with that. I've never seen that.
Might have an idea that you're there. Joey's on to World 8, and Esco's on to World 6.
2 wands here. Yeah, I figured it'd be something like that. Because if you use both flutes, you can go to World 8, and that's the best you can do. Unless I'm mistaken. Can you even go to World 8?
With the 2 warp whistles, yes. I think you have to use the warp whistles in a specific order, and then I think you go to 7-1 to do some crazy manipulation to get it to jump straight to the end. And, you know, like probably 700 button presses, setting up the platforms in such a way, and then boom, you complete the game.
Here's the last of the goofy stages in the dark area. This weird maze fort.
One with the many P-switches.
And an ending where you sit there for 20 seconds because by design, like the full P-switch timer is always on when you get here.
Well, they did in the... Oh, that's right, they did it in the, I think they showed off that, 8% finish while they're on the Colbert Show. I think Joyce drew a few... Scanned through a few of the... Nope, actually, you're mistaken. They're just able to get through tank that was onto the boat. Two auto-scroller stages going on in World 8. Esco just getting a standard 1-up. Oh, there's a hammer.
Suit. Yeah.
There's that Hammer Brothers suit.
Fire immune. It's so good. It destroys some of these stages. It's hard to hold on to it because you can't fly. So I don't think a lot of people know just how good it actually is at doing certain things. Flight is still better because flight is flight, but the ability to obliterate, it belongs to the Hammer Brothers. They can do it. No one else can. It's like the spin on your tail, but it's a projectile. And I'm pretty sure it kills Bowser in one hit.
Yep.
Which maybe is what Chaos is up to right now.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to maintain having that Hammer Brothers suit and see if he can hold on to it so he can one-shot Bowser at the very end.
You killed the Hotfoot.
We will see you some other time, Hotfoot.
I know about this skip he's doing right now. I'm familiar with this one. Pretty easy to do that one. A little bit of a triangle jump and you got it. I know that one. And then you're right here. You don't have to do a whole lot of stuff. It's looking promising. There's not too many things that can hit still that are left.
Yes, just has to be worried about the Bowser statues.
Some of them are active. Then Bowser himself. You're only fire immune when you're ducking, and I don't know if you're immune to Bowser's fire.
I wouldn't think so based on where the fire's firing up. And I don't think Chaos wants to know that either.
Nice. We're gonna see Bowser die. Big time. Are we gonna get hit? Got him. Plonked him.
Took a few tries, but he's got it. That's a second clear.
Joey's on their way. Chaos got up there quick. I didn't know they were so far in. 110-19.
Like Joey got tripped up on a few stages on the way there because Joey and Chaos at one point were neck and neck. Nesco has the cloud. The ability to skip over stages. Speaking of which, Joey just skipped over 8-1 and 8-2. And hit the fortress. 3 clouds from Joey.
I mean, those are not bad levels to skip.
Yep. Yeah, I don't blame him at all.
Might as well since you got him in. I don't think you can skip the tanks that way.
Probably not with the door locking behind the tank.
This auto scroller is mandatory unless you do something weird that I don't know about. Cause yeah, they lock them up. They're not too bad. None of the stages in this game are too long, but the auto scrollers are definitely as long as like 5 other stages sometimes.
There's like so many auto scroller stages, Joe, especially the airship, all the tanks, the ship or the boat.
Yeah, World 8, it's like a 25-minute journey compared to the rest of the game. Just because of those, they add up so much time to this.
They just really want you to enjoy auto scrolling stages. Esco wants none of that matching game. She's gonna go straight to the fortress. And Joey's on his way to last stage, trying to see if he can maintain the Hammer Brother suit.
Seen a lot of Hammer Brothers kills. I haven't seen it much. Like, I've seen it more today than I've ever seen it with 2 people doing it. I'm pretty sure I've only even heard about it being done, and I saw somebody try and mess it up. It was probably Psych. Somebody who knows about it. The power of the hammer. I think it's interesting that we're seeing 2 of them. They are in
maybe
a room
3
talking, so maybe they have coordinated this move.
They just want you. They just want to break the record of you seeing Hammer Brothers kills on Bowser Smite.
Yeah, up from 0 to 0 or 1 hazy time.
Oh, we got hut from Dust.
Oh no, we ain't seeing no Hammer Brother kill here.
Oh no! Took one Bowser fire to the face. He has to do the old-fashioned way.
Destroyed.
Unfortunately, Spike, I don't think we're gonna be seeing a third one. Chaos is on to Mario Land. Mario Land DX specifically.
Oh man, Bowser's fireballs are so mean.
They will defeat it the old-fashioned way. That's another clear.
3 people done. A score and back on World 6, working on it. Ice time.
See what Escorian can do. Still, I think there's still plenty of time to finish, but that would be has to go through a handful of stages to make it there.
That stage looks so dangerous.
Especially with Fire Flower when you can accidentally thaw a few munchers here and there. Joey doing the bold strategy of playing the Three Stooges. Oh! Right, right into the first enemy in the fortress. Just takes a hit. Can't believe you got one person on the fortress getting smushed by the swamp. We got another player throwing pies, someone playing Mario Land, and then hut 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 on the other one.
What did they do to Mario?
Poor Mario. Oh, there's the stretches, I believe.
That's a stretch.
There's that fabled stretch you've all been curious about.
It's just one ghost, and he's not on a bar. That's just what he's just stretching. This is what he is.
Ever seen a ghost stretch so long he looks like a platform? Onto Boom Boom with just small Mario. A few blocks get in the way.
Dangerous room, yeah.
No!
Joey's over here
Destroyed
playing
by
the pie
Boom Boom.
game and doing pretty well at it.
$300.
Save that orphanage yet.
Oh man, that money's increasing. Can't believe you got a person who knows how to play the pie game in in Three Stooges rather. What a master he is.
Get out the fight stick and map these 6 buttons that you need.
Oh, he's above $400. Oh man, his scoring position to booze pretty awkwardly. There took a hit. Alright, he's on to the Boom Boom fight. Now as a much bigger Mario now.
Well, got it.
Moving right along. Oh man, can Joey master the cracker eating contest? All those clams. See, Vesco can get through the airship and move on to World 7.
Scorian's gonna call it sounds like.
Huh.
Seeing
Okay.
that everyone else is done. I don't know when they're gonna call it. Looks like they want to do the airship, which I understand. Gotta beat this. It's all good. I got my data. Mostly, it looks good. That's the most important thing. How far behind is your feed? Were you
Right now I'm
Yeah.
seeing it's going to be around 45 seconds in, so it's sort of like 9:34:50 now.
Here's a clock for
So
you
it's-
to compare to real time for you, whatever real time for you is.
The real time for you just hit 9:35.
Hey, you're not too far behind. So your feed at least is working, and yours is really intense compared to theirs because that bitrate is
Yep.
very high.
Esco just died there. Yeah, my feet wasn't too far behind at all. So
The tech is
they
there. I'm
can
gonna
see.
see if I can tweak it a little bit, but it's working pretty nice. It's better than the nothing that I had last week, that's for sure.
Having to do the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, that way doesn't work. That's not good. I don't want to do that. It's easy to set it up at least.
Come on, score, and you can get through the airship. We're all believing in you.
Just a nasty one.
He just fell up. Just couldn't make it to that platform in time. Let's go on. Oh, here's that shmup stage that we were talking about earlier. Chaos in Mario Land. Right, can you get through Lemmy, I'm pretty sure. Able to do just that.
Everyone made it pretty far in. Really good times on the clears, and Escorian's making it all the way to World 7, no problem. No game overs. That works. I got some data out of this. Let's see what else I got here. I have some new indie games. I'm gonna play one of them here, just for a little bit. Thanks for joining me, Cal.
Yeah. No problem.
See you later.
I'll see you later, dude.